Hi guys, Stephen, James Glen Car Sales. So you are in the market for a performance saloon, but you don't want it to be too shouty, you don't want to sacrifice comfort, and you're looking for something that by and large is going to go underneath the radar. Enter the Audi S6. If ever there was the definition of a wolf and in sheep's clothing, I should say, the S6 most definitely ticks that box. We've got 450 brake horsepower from a twin turbocharged 4-litre V8, but all wrapped up in a rather business-like S6 appearance, which I quite like, and based on the feedback from our Facebook followers, I'm not alone in that front as well. So yeah, a real monster of a car, but only those who know will know, if you get what I mean. So I will move myself out of the way and let you have a look around this utterly gorgeous and very clean 2016 Audi S6. So we are in floret silver. Unfortunately we don't have a silver car to park next to it, but if you can imagine metallic silver with a little hint of blue through it, really nice, very well presented car. All of our cars are sourced directly from their owners through wewon'tbuyanycar.com, link of which is in the description below. If you have a sports or prestige vehicle that is up to 60,000 miles and up to 6 years old and in exceptional condition, we would love to hear from you. Click the link, fill in your car details, and we will prepare a valuation for you based on the car's specification, age and mileage. Due to the fact that we source all of our vehicles directly from the owners, it means that we ensure the very best cars are on sale from James Glen Cars. We do not buy from auction, we do not buy from any trade platforms, because as much as we want to make sure we've got the right car, we also find it very valuable meeting the previous keeper and just finding a little bit of background about the car's history. So now that we've had a general walk round to let you take in the overall appearance, let's get a bit closer and take in the condition. All the cars at James Glen Car Sales are fully detailed, and as you can see, the paintwork is in outstanding condition with no swirl marks, no horrible car wash marks from the local rub and scrub. So we're getting a bit closer to look at the light lenses, take in the front bumper, and I will highlight any excessive stone chips that may be there. So we've got one little chip here that has been touched in, and moving down to the front bumper there is a very small amount of road rash, probably the biggest one there. Just further down here we've got a couple of little stone chips here. Can't go any further than 10 inches from the bumper, otherwise we start to lose focus. But I think if you were here to see the car in person, you wouldn't be putting your face any closer than 10 inches from the bottom of the front bumper. So the aim of these videos is to make it feel like you're walking around the car in person. Basically this is what I do when I'm buying the cars in for stock, so hopefully that will suffice for you guys as well. So looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, just taking in the reflections of that gorgeous trophy R in the background there, hopefully highlighting any wee marks, which I'm delighted to say there are none, no parking dents and no scratches. First of the 4 alloy wheels, front passenger, no damage, a huge massive disc in the background there which is in good shape, and also the large S6 branded brake caliper for the clamping force there, and we've got a Pirelli P0 tyre. And looking down from the other side now, just in case we've missed anything from the front to the back, again we'll just pick up the office reflections in the paintwork, and delighted to report there is absolutely no parking dents or scratches to report. Moving along the corner of the back bumper there, we can see that it's all in excellent order. Pirelli P0 tyre, another premium brand tyre. Discs they're looking a little bit off colour because we've got a bit of alloy wheel cleaner on there just before the car was brought in for detailing, but it has passed the MOT with no advisory, so the discs and pads are all fine. Just moving in closer, there is one tiny little chip there just on the wheel arch which we'll have touched in. That must have been missed when we were getting the car ready. And moving on into the interior from the passenger side, we can get a good look at that lovely diamond stitched super sport seat. Very nice with integral built-in headrest and the diamond stitch centre panel, but that's all in excellent shape. Carbon interior pack round about the centre console and on the dashboard. Electric seats, got memory on the drivers, just electric on the passenger with your lumbar adjustments. Entry plates all in good shape as per the S6 sill plate there as well. And looking over the passenger doors card, everything all as it should be. The carbon fibre carried on to the doors card. Looking across the back bench, we can see that the base and the backrest both in excellent order. Got the carpet, factory carpet overmats there as well. We always point these out because as it's the same fabric as the carpets, that can sometimes be overlooked. Very, very low mileage car this, so we're not expecting for there to be any wear and tear to highlight in the video. So you've got your little luggage nets there at the side there, and also the luggage net on the base, on the boot floor. Sorry, little hooks here for hanging up your shopping. So when you're getting a bit carried away on the way home from the supermarket, your luggage, sorry, your groceries don't end up mashed all over the boot. And looking at the rear of the car, you can see that we've got the 4 pipes, which really, between that, the big wheels and the huge brakes really are the only indication to this car's potential performance capabilities, which if you are in the market for an S6 will be right up your street, because it's nice. There is something quite cool about having something that is way quicker than it looks. I'd rather that than the other way around, than having a car that looks fast but isn't. So looking at the offside of the paintwork, the offside of the car here, just picking up the reflections of the conduit on the wall there, we can see that there is absolutely no ripples, no scratches and no parking lights. Offside rear alloy wheel, again no damage, and we have another Pirelli P0 tyre there. And brake disc, good shape, just a little bit discoloured because of the alloy wheel cleaner. And finally, looking down from the front to the back, good for you, you've got nice bright cars there to just bounce the light off with that. And the GAN trophy just giving us a nice reflection on the door, on the front door, but absolutely nothing to report, guys. Bodywork is in outstanding condition. Final alloy wheel, another Pirelli P0 giving us a matching set, huge brake disc, and also the, as I mentioned earlier, the big Audi S6 branded Brembo brake caliper. Moving on to the inside, we will start off just looking at all the usual touch points. Top of the door card, the armrest, around about the switches and the grab bar there, but everything is all absolutely perfect. See, that carbon fibre trim is really, really nice. And we've also got the Alcantara on the door cards and your ambient lighting just underneath. Heated mirrors which are folding, and as I mentioned earlier, we've got electric seats with lumbar adjustment, but also on the driver's side we've got the memory function. A little bit tight of Audi not to make it memory on both sides, however, we don't build them, we just sell them. Backrest in great shape, even the outer bolster, got absolutely no marks on the outer edge. Driver's base, again, no stretching in the leather, which is a really, really good sign. If we compare that with the passenger seat, you can see that they are identical. Again, we would expect that in a car with such little mileage. Open into the car now, we'll get it started, confirm the mileage, and also just confirm that there is no warning lights present. So we've got the Audi MMI, and we've got the navigation system high on this vehicle. All down rear view mirror, and also a wee cubby hole up here for your sunglasses. We'll start the car, we'll give it a wee rev just so you can hear it. As per all the videos, don't like to rev them too high, up to about 3000 RPM as the car is cold. Just give you an idea of what the car sounds like. Very, very keen to respond, I have to say, for such a big engine. Yep, no, that sounds pretty good. And we've got the current mileage up on the dashboard now, which is 34,350. We'll move on to under the bonnet, let you have a look at what's making all the noise. And we can just take in the engine bay condition. So this is what's known as a hot V configuration. So you've got your two turbochargers that sit in the middle of the two cylinder heads, and the inlet manifolds are at the other side, the opposite from the traditional layout, but same layout as you would get in the 4.4 engine in an M5 or an X5M. Produces 450 brake horsepower. Miles per gallon is probably not the thing that we need to be talking about, because if you're looking at an S6, miles per gallon is not exactly on the list of priorities. But on a run, you could expect somewhere around 25, and then if you're about the doors, obviously that's going to drop, and then if you're going to go out playing in it, that's going to drop further. I'm sure if there's a few S6 owners watching the video, you could perhaps let us know in the comments what sort of fuel economy do you get with your S6. Be very interested to know, and you can share it with hopefully any other potential up and coming S6 owners. So guys, thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. Hope you found that useful. If you'd like to make an inquiry on this lovely S6, you can do so either by giving the garage a call. The number here is 01236 77 9000. Or also, if you'd like to send us an email, I will put a link to the website in the description below. If you've got a question that you'd like to ask about the car, you can do that in the comments. We always check our YouTube comments every morning. If you've got a part exchange, or if you'd like a finance quotation, again, please feel free to get in touch. We're happy to help out on either. My name's Stephen. Thanks again, guys, for watching the video, taking the time. Hope you found it useful. As you are looking at an Audi S6, I'll put a road test video up here that I think you might find of interest. And also, if you'd like to consider subscribing to the channel, that would be absolutely fantastic. That way you'll not miss any more stock updates or any more up and coming road tests. And you can do that by clicking this little button down here. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.